ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين.
Alhamdulillah wa salatu salam ala Rasulillah. Amazing, wonderful, exciting unboxing today. This is a book that I've kept sealed up. I've got a big empty spot where it needs to go to just because I wanted to share it with you. Now, this is not a regular book. This is a very special book, and I'll explain why. The author of this book is a sister, a female scholar of our time, who has written many really valuable books. And these have been an inspiration for many of our sisters to really seek knowledge. And not just seek knowledge on a base level, but to go deeper into research and write so we can have a legacy from our sisters in Islam. Not a legacy of modernism or feminism or throwing off the hijabism or trying to change Islamism. No, a legacy like the great scholarettes, the female scholars of this ummah in the past, Fatima al-Makkiyah al-Hanbaliyah, and before them Aisha radiallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, and others who have done so much work, that have done so much research, that have done so much for the ummah, that today our sisters should be inspired by those women whose pictures are not in the internet, they're not making videos, they're not out there Instagramming and things like this. No, they're there researching and doing the work that will benefit the ummah for generations. So, without further ado, what's the book? This is a book called تسهيل المقنع في حل ألفاظ روض المربع. روض المربع, amazing book by Al-Bayuti. As well known, it is the Sharh of Zad al-Mustaqni' by Al-Hajjawi. And these are books we've talked about a lot. Zad al-Mustaqni' is a matan, it's a small text written by Al-Hajjawi, Al-Hanbali, the great scholar. And this is a book I teach. And there are many shuruh, many explanations, including that of Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen called Sharh al-Mumti', which is up here. This whole section from here onwards is dedicated to the book Rawd al-Murbi'. And before that, to Zad al-Mustaqni', all the way up to top where you can't see in the camera, these are all explanations of either the actual text called Zad al-Mustaqni' or explanations of its explanation called Rawd al-Murbi'. And this is a explanation, or you could say a way to facilitate learning the explanation called Rawd al-Murbi', which again is going to be based on the text Zad al-Mustaqni'. Alright, let's open it up, inshallah. Bismillah. Ooh. It's always so exciting opening a new book. Allahu Akbar. Alright, so Dar ibn Hazm, well-known print house, amazing, great work that they do. May Allah protect them and reward them. Now, this has the sister that wrote it, Doctora Kamila Kawari. I have no idea who she is. I mean, I've never seen a picture or heard from her or anything. But all we know from the introductions is that she is a sister out of Qatar, and she has done amazing work. I have a few other books that she has written. This is a summary of a Hanbali book called Dalil al-Talib that was written by Al-Fatima Al-Hanbaliyah, a very early scholarette. So this is something that I've benefited from. And this, when I got this, I started to think about the work that women have done for the promotion and work on Islamic sciences. From this text, which is not written by this sister, I started to research about women that had written works, and her name came up. I have a few other books. She has this here, which is a mukhtasar from Sharh al-Mumti' of Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen. She did a 1-volume summary from the amazing 15-volume work of Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen. I got that, and I got a few other books from her. And when I heard about this book, I had to have it. I teach Zad al-Mustaqni', so it's very relevant to what I teach and I benefit from. So Rawd al-Murbi' is a classic, Al-Bayuti's sharh, explanation of Zad al-Mustaqni'. She did an amazing work. It's not just an explanation, but it explains the words. It makes it easy for you to understand the language of Rawd al-Murbi'. So now, mashallah, you can see it's excellent print. Dar ibn Hazm, as I mentioned, excellent print. It's mulawwan, it's multicolored, meaning the titles and the abwab are in a dark crimson burgundy kind of color. The rest of the writing is in black. So for example, Bab at-Tayammum. This is the chapter on the dry ablution. So first she will explain what is tayammum linguistically, and then she will explain what is it in the Sharia, what is the legal explanation, and then when the matan explains it, the text explains it, she explains the language of it. Where is the badal? What is the explanation? Dukhul al-waqt and everything that explains the text. So it's not giving you so much evidence, but rather making the understanding of the words of the book itself easy. So it's really beneficial. A lot of times people pick up a book and the Arabic is very old school, like Piyuti's here, and they assume they understand the matan, but they don't. So this kind of work can really help you comprehend. Alhamdulillah, it is in 5 large volumes, well bound, well researched. There is not a lot of ahadith or ayat mentioned because it's really kind of giving you the explanation of the wordings. So there's not, I don't see much takhrij work, but there are references to earlier texts given, like here in Al-Iqna'a, and it gives you the reference of where it's from and so on. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it that these works benefit all of us, men, women, doesn't matter. But especially encourage our sisters that the way to serve the ummah is not by making makeup tutorials on TikTok, rather to go and do this kind of work where you are doing academic work and leaving a legacy behind, that people may not see your face or see your makeup or see your hair, but they will benefit from your work. And even after you leave this world, people will be reading and benefiting from these works, and you will be getting that sadaqah jariyah, so you will be getting that continuous reward. I hope this is inspiration for men, but especially for our sisters in Islam. Wa jazakumullahu khairan.
آمنت أن الآخرة لا بد يوما آتية كل الخلائق حاضرة كل السرائر بادية آمنت أن الآخرة لا بد يوما آتية كل الخلائق حاضرة كل السرائر بادية